I can hear some zombies outside. I'm gonna go take care of it.
I know. Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's right outside our window. Hmm. Okay. I think it's almost. Where's our clock?
I don't know.
There. Yeah. It's about 8 o'clock. All right, we should probably head out now then. You ready?
Do you want your food?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know. Anna was saying we'd probably just drink something there, but thank you. That's a lot. Okay.
Well, I made it yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we had our day to ourselves. Let's go. Let's go chat with them.
Okay.
This way. I think. Yes. Have you been eating? I was just kind of staring off the
Yeah,
space just now.
I've been eating.
Okay. Everything else okay?
Yeah?
Okay. This is it. The lounge. Very roomy.
Yeah.
Interesting staircase. It is a nice view though. I guess they're upstairs then. Oh, hey everyone. How's it going?
Yo, about
Oh,
time.
Right over
hey.
here.
Hey.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah,
Cesbie
welcome.
not with you
Hey, come
guys?
here.
Oh, Jesus, I didn't even see them. Hi, Cesbie. So, how are you guys holding up?
Um, I mean, we've been mostly busy.
Yeah.
Did a lot of conversations with the guards and just tried to figure out what other things could have happened.
Any
How are
updates?
you guys doing?
Like about the guards? Like,
Turns out that people who were supposed to, well, check on that before could have been on a vacation because of the New Year's. So we're gonna try to get them out so we can question them, but it's a whole process.
yeah. Okay. Understood.
Yeah,
Melody and I just kind of took a
probably would.
day off just to, relax. It's been a while since we've been away from home, so. Also, the
Right.
house you let us use is really nice, by the way. We did move the beds, though, to the attic room.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't even remember whether they were beds or not, but we should have checked. Sorry if it's
No,
just
no, 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 it's fine. We're very
blood in our
grateful
minds.
for your hospitality. No, it's a nice place. Melody and I really like it.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Um, how else are things? Did you guys see much of anyone else before the party shut down, or anything with
Um,
Koo, or
well, Q did come to see us before. Well, before we did talk to the guards, but it was just like a brief meeting. Nothing much.
hmm?
Just like 2 words. We didn't get really a lot of chances to chat.
I was hoping I'd make some time to chat with him because I'm not sure if you knew about it, but he and I have been talking every so often, weekly almost. I missed him last week though because of on the account there was a lot of things to tend to before this party yesterday. So
Right. I mean, I don't think he mentioned. Well, I mean, we didn't really talk much for the past couple of months, but he did mention your sort of agreement that you did before. Um, well, before the last time I saw him,
yeah,
before Simon came back. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm glad that you talked to him and that you see him because he hasn't really been around much, and I don't really leave all that often.
yeah. What about you, Simon? What have you been up to?
I've been up. long nights, doubling the camera percentage, tripling their night vision capabilities, just making sure everything here is watched and looked after.
Well, if you need my help, I will be here for the next few days or something. So,
Yeah, I mean, I could use the help. Really, it's a bit of an arduous process having all the cameras set up and managing it all by myself. It's annoying.
like I said, I want to, be helpful. If you need me, another set of hands. I might not be as smart as you in the things you handle, but I'd be willing to help contribute.
Yeah, I could probably put you to work.
I'm sure Melody won't mind.
Mm.
How about you, Cesbie?
Right. I mean,
What?
Are you doing okay?
Um, Not really, but you know.
Oh, thank you.
Simon.
Oh, you picked up mine.
Yep, here you go. Oh,
You're still picking up.
Wait, who's picking up
Now
what
it's
at this
Cesbie's.
point?
here,
Somebody
Here, Jay.
drop a coffee for somebody.
here.
Hot chocolate.
That's here. Melody.
That's chaotic.
Now I have two.
Okay.
It's fine.
Um, I'm sorry, Cesbie. I know we were all a little upset last night, this morning, whatever. But I want you to know that we're worried about you, the others, and just trying to think about what's best moving forward.
Right.
I know there were a lot of things said, and I know not all of them we agreed on, but I wanted to take some time. I think we all needed to take some time to breathe, go to sleep, wake up, and like how you said, meet here. And I was talking coffee, but hot chocolate's a nice change. We don't have much back home, so that's nice. Thank you. But hopefully we
Yeah, no
can
problem.
talk what we want to do once I go back to Marygold. That is.
Right. Right.
I mean,
I mean,
simple,
go on.
really. Just keep out a look. I'm hoping that you find them, not anybody else. I mean, but it'll just have it, make it a lot easier if somebody that you seem to trust to be there, to be present. Especially if they're going to be asked if they will be willing to take a test.
Well, that's the thing. We also sent YB home, but I don't know. I could see YB trying to talk to Rain on its own. He's been wanting a lot
I
of
mean,
independence lately. I could see him doing something like that. I hope maybe not, but I don't know. Maybe
and
YB.
Casper's also there.
Yeah, maybe the two of them will do something.
So,
I thought maybe YB would be the one to go talk to Ven or something, but even with Ven, I don't think he talks with Rain at all. Just like Isaac. It's something I just learned over the last couple weeks.
I mean, they came from the same place, but they're separate entities. They don't necessarily have to keep in contact once they left Evergreen.
No, it's
In
just
fact, I'd be surprised. I mean, how long can you last being cooped up that long with somebody else, watching everybody else, It's not. Once you're free, you usually just move on.
yeah, that's true.
yeah. Yeah, and it's as you said yesterday, Jay, that if she only comes back home to sleep and then she goes back to Marigold, how much authority does Venom have over her?
That is true. I'm just hoping that there's someone other than me that can talk to her.
I could talk to her.
Yeah, you told me when we were sitting waiting for the fireworks to happen that You guys were pen pals, yeah?
Yeah, we were.
Has there... Have you guys talked much? Like, have you guys sent, like, weekly letters, monthly? Bi-monthly?
Yeah, we sent letters to each other all the time.
I've only heard about it once, but I didn't know it was, like, pen pals, like you guys were friends before. I wasn't sure. That's good to know.
Yeah. I I just wonder if it was, Rain writing those letters or not. Or, which, if there are multiple Rains, then which one is the one that I knew?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, it could be so many different things. It could be this, it could be brainwashing, it could be a lot of other stuff that we don't even know of. We can't really guess unless
Talk to her.
until we find her and talk to her, yeah.
Cesbie, if I'm not imposing that you do this, but if you want to help, maybe it would be nice if you sent Rain a letter. Just not like asking about why she did what she did, or if she even remembers what she did. If this is a personalities thing that she's like blocking out, maybe you can just keep it to like a, how are you? Where are you staying nowadays? Maybe I can come see you. And then when I go to Marigold, I'll check it out for myself. Unless you'd like to go with me.
I mean, I'd want to go on my own. I wouldn't want to lie to Rain and try and get information
No,
of where she is just to sell her out.
yeah, no, I get how it sounds. I just don't think we have a whole lot of options. I also want to believe this
It's
is just a moment or something of hers or something.
I don't even understand what she did, really. She didn't really do much of anything.
I was.
We
Well,
all
I mean-
know we all know she didn't deserve to die. It was an in the moment thing. We made a mistake. But even so, there was the book, the threat. Regardless of if they did anything or not, they're still unstable. It's not something we can just overlook.
People threaten each other all the time here. I just...
Cesbie, oh, you weren't there when we talked about this, were you? Yeah, you went to, yeah, Simon brought you there later. After I left Marigold, before Simon woke up, Rain and I had a conversation, by the end of which Rain stabbed me.
Is nobody that I trust a good person?
And it is, we all know that this isn't you, the most of all. Know that this Rain that we're seeing nowadays isn't the one that you know. It could just be something else. We
I wanna
can't discount it.
I want to believe that it's just something that happened, whether it was that day or something that's been gradually building up to something. There's got to be the reason why Rain did what she did that day when you saw her come from Devil's Town. Maybe it was just heat of the moment. Maybe she's thinking about Asher and Moss too much. Maybe it was influence. I'm not just trying to find an excuse. I'm trying to find a reason.
No, I get what you mean. I've been thinking about this the whole time, and like before that, it's just as much as I really hope that it was either a heat of the moment thing or just a one-time thing, I still think that when either you go talk to her or Cesbie goes talk to her, there still should be someone nearby, just in case. I don't want to accuse her of anything because I really hope that she's fine, and I really hope that it's nothing, but I also don't want someone to get hurt just because we weren't cautious enough.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're gonna find Rain. We're gonna figure this whole thing out. And when there's a good, happy ending, and Rain turns out to be uh, exactly who we think they are, and it was all just a big misunderstanding, and a bad situation turned worse, everything will be fine. There's no point in looking at this negatively when we don't know what's going on. I
Yeah.
want to believe that Rain is okay. I want to believe that Rain is acting on some sort of outside force. So that's what I'm going to believe. And that's what I'm going to go into this with that mindset.
All I've been thinking
It's
about
about
this morning
negativity.
is that's all I've been thinking about is the negativity all morning today. And I don't want to, but like how Cesbie was thinking about what exactly Ring did last night on the stage. She left that book that Simon you were talking about, and I read the pages, and I saw what she said. But I keep remembering what she was saying in her speech, how endearing it was, like supportive. That was Rain. That's the Rain I knew, at least. The Rain I know Melody knows, the Rain I know Cesbie knows. I know, Simon, you didn't know much about Rain, but I know even Anna knows that despite stabbing her, she had good words, she had good things to say. But it was just as soon as she finished and she addressed Anna properly, that's where something flipped. And I
There
just,
was one more thing.
yeah,
When she when she pulled out a sword and gave me the book, she could have stabbed me like right there and then, with the threat, with everything, but she didn't. She pulled the sword back and she said something. She said no, and I don't know whether it was about something I said about how I reacted to the book, or whether it was her reaction to something else that made her put the sword away. But it might have been because instead of stabbing me or instead of doing anything, she pushed me. She put away the sword and just pushed me.
that too.
So there could be something we're missing, something we don't know about. But once again, we are not going to find out until we find her and until we talk to her.
I'm gonna send a message maybe back home to YB, see if YB can check in with Ven or something. Someone else.
Right.
My biggest fear right now is just that Rain has no one to talk to. She would be cooped up in the hospital all day just doing whatever she needed to do. Papers, prescription filling for Jappel, or not really talking to many people unless they were clients. She doesn't talk to Isaac, she doesn't talk to Ven, she doesn't have any other friends. I told you myself, Anna, that when I found out about that photo of her with Asher and Moss, she didn't tell me where she got it from. I get it now. She got it from you, and that was that day. But she just told me she had it. I don't know what else she could be half lying about or anything. It just. It's what we're all saying. We won't figure it out until we talk to her, find her.
And we will find her. I just need more time, more cameras, more eyes. We will find her.
Okay,
There
let's
is.
go on.
No, just one thing. As much as I said, I want to believe that she is fine and that she's heard, as much as I want to hope that this happens, you also need to make sure that we don't get another Asher situation. Because back when you weren't in Marigold, we had the exact same thing, with people wanting to believe that a person can be better than they are, with people letting the other person get out of prison after a week or two of just being there, even after it was confirmed that they made a crime.
Yeah.
I understand that we need to make sure that we don't accuse her of anything that she didn't do, and I really hope that it was just some sort of a thing that we don't understand, and that it's all a complete mess that can just be resolved with us talking to her. However, we still need to keep in mind that we can't let another thing like that happen. Not again.
That's what I'm thinking. So, let's talk a plan then. Cesbie, if you're down, and you want to communicate with Rain, send just a letter. Nothing prying or questioning, just simple, how have you been? Where are you currently? Just keep her not, I don't know, thinking that it's a trap. It's not. It's just, I don't want her thinking that either. Like we're all looking at her differently. That's not what I want. For all we know, if this personality thing is as dangerous as it could be, she might actually think she did nothing.
Or she realizes she did everything and went into hiding, not to get away from us, but to get away from herself. She may be trying to protect herself from us. Or
That too.
rather, vice versa. She might be scared that she's going to hurt more people. And if she is aware of her actions, then she may not try to hide from us or resist from us, but she might be locking herself away somewhere so she can't get to anyone else.
Okay, so the idea is that Cesbie gets in touch with Rain. We just find out the bare minimum. What she might be up to. Is she in hiding? Is she in New Evergreen? Is she in Marigold? Does she just skip town and she's in San Jose or somewhere further? We have to figure that out. Then I can try to go in, or Cesbie will try to go in and talk to Rain herself. If that doesn't work, we can find another way to talk to her. Maybe we can convince her, without even being there in person, to maybe see Simon. Because Simon, I do like the idea that you had about using your machine and figure out what might be wrong with her. If we can convince her to agree to a test or something, either you go to Marigold, Simon, or we figure out a way to bring Rain here, it would do some good to see what's wrong with her. Medically, I mean.
Sure, but as for the letter with Cesbie, I don't know. I mean, where is Cesbie going to mail that letter if we don't know where they are?
That's what I was wondering.
If they don't remember what they did, then they might still be where they usually were and they might answer to that letter. If not, then when you, Jay, for example, come to see her and stuff, you would probably be able to see if the letter was even received, if she's not there, of course. Because if she's not there and the letter is still in the mailbox, then she never got it, so either she didn't come out or she's not even there. And if the letter is not here and she's not here, then she might have gotten the letter but not wanted to answer us.
Or knew that we knew. Either way,
Or that.
I don't know.
Either way, it would give us at least some information about whether she was there or not, whether she was home or not. Or at least, like, whether she was at home and wanted to look at it or not.
Okay. Simon, you used to make those one-way radio kind of things, right?
Yeah, YB still has one.
Yeah, I've seen it somewhere in YB's room. Maybe on that same kind of idea, could you make a tracking device?
I have made tracking devices in the past.
Something that would be subtle and small enough to fit in an envelope with a letter. That way, if Rain opens it, or at least takes it from her mailbox in New Evergreen, we would be able to track it down. If she isn't staying with the letter in our house, of course.
Putting something that small, that minuscule into... I mean, I'll have to find the right workable metals, but it's possible.
Even if it's the size of like a thumb or something like that, just like a nail. Just something that could fit in there and then not be noticeable. At least until she opens up the letter. Because she could throw it out the second she sees it. But then
I guess
again,
so.
At least we would know that she moved it.
right. Then again, I'm not questioning her intelligence or anything, but she's explained to me numerous times that in Evergreen, the underground one, they didn't have technology like that. They only really just discovered electricity, and they powered it not even through lights how we do in Marigold. They used shroom lights. Maybe she wouldn't even notice that it's a tracking device. Maybe she wouldn't even put that together.
Maybe. But I don't know, it just feels like no matter which direction we take, it's always the wrong step. I mean, the Cesbie letter, the tracking device, the cameras, the everything. It seems like if Rain catches on to any of this, she's gonna get the idea that she's enemy number one. Because we have no way of explaining to her that we just want to help. So she's gonna think that we just want to hurt. I'm worried that if she finds out, she catches on, she starts catching wind of our plans, no matter which one we choose, that she's going to really, really put herself into hiding. Somewhere where we can't find her. Or worse.
I want to suggest maybe adding that detail to Cesbie's letter, or something else that they would see, like a note, not even a letter. I would just walk to her house and put a note somewhere or something, like let's talk or something. But then again, I don't want to make her suspicious, but I just need to know that she's okay, safe, you know. And the
Okay,
first
well
way
then
to
let's just start with something simple. Cesbie sends an ambiguous letter that doesn't ask for their location. A simple, how are you? Are you okay? If we get a letter back, we know that they're alive and we know that they're nearby. We can work from there and slowly crawl our way up, gathering more and more information, instead of immediately hitting right outside the gate.
right.
I'll set up more cameras in the area. I'll start watching points of interest. Hell, I'll go back down into Evergreen, even with the skull. It's just, we need to start small and then get bigger gradually. This is something that's going to take a lot of finesse if we don't want to spook them. If we don't want to give them the wrong idea.
Exactly. Melody, do you have any ideas? I know you've known Marine a
Not
lot.
really. I haven't really had any thoughts. I haven't had time to think.
Well,
I think we know what we're doing then.
Yes,
so,
no.
Cesbie,
Are you okay with
try and
this?
send them just a normal letter. Same thing that you would ever do. You don't have to say anything about locations or anything. Just be genuine. You want to care about them, right? Just do that. And if we ever get something back, we'll know that they're okay and that they're safe somewhere. We'll work from there, slowly but surely. All right? Awesome.
Well, it's like I've got a letter to write.
Okay, Cesbie. Good luck, okay?
Yeah. It was nice seeing you again, Cesbie.
It was nice seeing you too.
Are you guys okay?
We just
I mean, aside from the whole rain debacle, I mean, how are you?
we're doing fine. I don't know. It's kind of like what I said last night. I was really trying to build up a reason to not overthink about what could go wrong at a big gathering. You know, just everything's been really peaceful in Marigold recently, which is, I know, crazy to think, but it's also been
No,
really
I mean,
mundane and it's boring. So I don't know. This morning I thought it
you-
was kind of interesting that we were staying here for a few days just to not do something so normal now. It's weird.
I don't
I
know,
mean,
man. I've been I've been trying to convince myself for a bit that Marigold is a problematic place or something like that, but in reality, I just didn't want bad things to happen to my home. It doesn't it's not Marigold, and it's not us. Just the world's a bad place and bad things are tending to happen. And this whole rain thing has really shook me because of that.
Yeah. I just I know that YB's trying its best to make Marigold better. Better than how we would remember it. Back when there was, brines and followers and ashers. That's what YB's trying to do. And YB and I, we haven't been getting along recently. I'm surprised why he was as talkative to me as it were during the party yesterday, but I have faith in YB. I believe in YB. And I know the kid's still young and he's still figuring the things out. I know you guys went over the laws last time he was here, and he's trying to get his head around everything. So I know YB's trying to make Marigold better. But the way we can help is, figuring out this rain issue. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, but right now, it's a little bit out of our hands. Right now, it's up to what results we're gonna get from that letter.
Yeah.
So while we're waiting for that, which is probably gonna be at least tomorrow evening, probably even the day after tomorrow or something like that, considering the time between, like, mail shifts and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe you two should treat this whole situation as a vacation or something like that. Or at least try to.
I mean,
I know that it's gonna be hard considering everything that happened, but now that you're here, try to breathe a little bit. Because we are gonna get back into it once we get some results. But until then, there's not really much we can do.
fingers
Oh,
crossed for
well, you
good
can
results
too.
then. But yeah, I hear you.
Fingers crossed.
We'll stay a few
Yeah, I
days.
mean,
I don't really have any other plans besides wanting to talk to Ku. I'll try to be there for Cesbie, as I, wasn't all that good at when, you know, Asher and YB were missing, and Moss. So, I don't know. I feel bad for putting this on Cesbie too, you know.
Yeah.
Simon and I were both there when we saw what happened after Asphodel. How all of a sudden the Cesbie we knew was just gone. It's one of the reasons I freaked out the way I did when, they weren't with us the next morning in the cave when we were commuting to the sanctuary. I wanted to make sure that they were safe and taken care of, and it's not that I don't expect that of Cesbie or even YB. It's that I want to make sure they're taken care of. I care about them both. And I know you two care about Cesbie a lot, and you guys are taking care of them and giving them a home. So I'm happy. I want you guys to know that I'm doing the same for YB and Marigold. Even if Marigold isn't at its best right now, just know that I, and especially YB, are trying to make it better.
yeah. I'm sure you guys are doing a great job. Hopefully this is the end of the worst and good times are coming, right?
We'll see about that, but let's hope.
How about you two? How have you guys been doing? I haven't really asked since last we saw you.
Working.
Mostly working.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been busy with a lot of our own stuff. Simon
It's
in the
not-
lab, I guess.
It's not easy managing this big of a place, and I do as much work as I can to pull my weight,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, I'm a doctor, so it's not just all science and gizmos with me. I actually have to help real people. And
Yeah.
Anna's
I'm-
the literal leader of the whole place, so it's not exactly easy for them either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
trying
not gotten.
to get as much. Yeah.
I was gonna say I haven't gotten used to calling you Queen Brenton or anything like that. So I'm sorry if I haven't addressed you as such.
Please don't call me that. Don't ever call me that.
Yeah, I called them that, and I almost got slapped. So
Man. Sorry,
Yeah,
Anna.
you
You're saying?
can never call me that. No, but I don't know. I've been trying to get some help from, well, one person that we both know, King Green.
Hmm.
I mean, you don't really know him as much, but as much as he's helping me, it's just not all that easy to try to figure everything out in like less than 4 months.
I know a bit
So-
more now about King Green and Reggie and the others. Ku's been keeping me updated on their whole story. The times we've talked over these last few months.
That's good.
Yeah. But I'm glad you two are doing your things here. According to YB, I'm a people's person, so the last few months I've been helping people get some jobs and check in with people, get resources and stuff. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't boring, but it is. It's a good thing to pull my own weight, you know? Especially after everything.
Yeah.
It's YB who didn't send me back to jail, right?
Right. I mean, I guess it's better for it to be boring than, the kind of fun and games that we had before.
Yeah. I I hope everything goes well. We'll stick around. I want to chat with Koo. And then, I'll be around Simon if you need my help down in the labs. I'd love to see more, you know that. And
Yeah, ever expanding.
yeah, so we'll do what we can in the meantime, and until we hear a response from Cesbie or a return letter, we'll go from there. I will probably send YB a letter just to give it a heads up. It's gonna be home alone with Casper probably, taking care of her animals. But just in case Rain tries to go see YB or something, I want to make sure we're on top of that.
Yeah.
But, well, thanks again for the hot chocolate. I think we
No worries.
pretty much finished what we needed to talk about.
Right. Yeah, but if you guys need anything or, will need everything in the future, just let us know.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, we're beyond grateful for the hospitality, the place. And, hopefully we can get something to drink the day before we leave or something.
That should be fun.
Yeah. Melody, you feeling alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we will look at it as a little mini vacation as we keep this stuff kind of in the back mirror. And,
I wish.
yeah. It is nice. Asphus is very beautiful, and I didn't really get to see it because of how night it was, but this morning I took a little walk, and it's amazing.
Thank you. Well, now you get the chance to, spend a little time and take a look at it, I guess.
You don't happen to know where Koo stays, right?
I do. I'll send you the address a little later.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know where to find me. I'll be in the Purple Roof place.
Of course.
Okay. Well, we'll head out, but, hope all things go well between you two, and then with Cesbie. If Cesbie looks a little distressed about the whole thing, let them know. I was thinking about him. Hope things turn out all right.
Yeah, man, everything will be a-okay. It always turns out okay in the end, doesn't it?
Yeah. We stumble a little, but we'll get there.
We all will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. We'll head out. And we'll see you guys soon, okay?
Of course.
All right.
All right.
Anna,
But-
you want to have a drink and stick around?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Let's stay for a bit.
All right. You two lovebirds have fun. We'll see you guys later.
See you guys.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
now.
Bye.
Good night. All right. Let's just head back and this is a nice view, huh? With the sun behind the Phoenix. Look at that.
Yeah.
You doing okay? I know you weren't saying much. You were just taking it all in.
Yeah, pretty much. 'Cause, I mean, I don't know, you guys do all the talking.
I know, I just feel bad if I'm not including you or you're not saying something. I always feel like I'm not doing something or something. I don't know. You know how I think.
Yeah. I mainly just was, like, my brain was just completely gone. I wasn't focused at all.
Yeah. Listen, I love you. It's just, I want to be excited about this little mini vacation, whatever we want to call it. It's just, let's just hope we can enjoy it a little, you know?
Well, what would you want to do to enjoy it?
I don't know. I told Simon I'd help him with the lab and all that, but then I'd feel bad if I left you at home. Maybe there's something for you to do around here?
I don't know. read all the books or something? I don't know.
Yeah, we stayed in the library. They got a vast collection. What if you pick up a book and read while I'm gone for the times?
I can try.
Yeah. I just feel bad leaving you at home. Or vacation home.
Hmm, I guess.
Yeah. So what does this make it? 3 vacation homes now? My house, the other one you always talk about, and now this one?
Your house is my vacation home. This is the vacation home.
We're still
I
not calling
guess.
it our home?
If you want to, but it's also my vacation home.
I've always called it our house. It's where you and I live.
Hmm,
With Wybie.
that's true.
Uh,
Speaking of YB, when are you gonna send that letter?
oh, yeah. Here's some. Yeah, here's an empty book here. Yeah, I'll start writing something.
Can I please send it? Can I please send it? Please. Please.
Do you want me to write it and you send it?
I can get there so fast.
Okay.
I'll personally hand deliver it, please.
You're gonna hand it to Wybie back in Marigold?
I am so bored.
I'm sure there's something you can find to take your mind off something.
I didn't know what to do when you were sleeping, so I just kind of stared at you until you woke up and I fell asleep. I was so bored because I can't leave.
You can leave. I didn't say you were.
I don't know where to go.
I'm sure
There's
there's.
cameras everywhere.
I'm sure there's. Besides like the library, maybe there's like a place you can go. Maybe there's like somewhere you can volunteer or something. But if you want to just,
No, no, no.
I don't know. I want to treat it like a vacation. You don't have to fly home or go home or anything.
But please, 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 I'll be right back. I'll be so right back.
Sure, love. Okay.
I
Are you
can
sure?
never leave you behind. Please,
Okay.
please, my love,
Okay.
the sun and my earth. Please,
Okay, you convinced me. I love you.
I love you.
Okay, I'll write up a little something. Just give me a few minutes and it won't be long,
Okay,
okay? And then,
I'll go like jump on the bed or something.
okay, honey.
I love you.
I love you too. She's great. Okay, let's start. Dear YB, how do I start a letter to YB? Do I keep it formal or do I act like YB? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I can go to YB. No, that doesn't make sense. Dear YB's fine. Dear YB. It's Jay and Melody. We're still in Asphus. We spoke with Anna and Simon. Oh, Anna, Simon, and Cesbie. And we've thought of a plan. Yeah, definitely something like this.